There's a must-see art exhibit currently on display at the Edge Center Gallery in Big Fork. It features the artistic legacy of Joe Geshick. He was an incredibly talented painter who drew powerful images from his Native American culture. This interview, recorded for Native Report in 2006, it's a wonderful introduction to Joe Geshick, the artist.
I went to school basically to learn anatomy. I was basically learning about compositions and color compositions, but in later years, after working in landscapes and still lifes, after finding myself involved with these ceremonies and becoming more spiritually involved in my own spiritual ways, I sort of ran into my own technique when I was living in Reno, actually. I was basically working with brush at that time, and then one night I started to experiment with my palette knife, and I was even using a table knife at one time. If you're painting on canvas and you hear that sound of canvas on your brush, it's unfinished. So from that point on, I started using a brush, letting it dry, and then going over again with a palette knife and totally covering the canvas. But at the same time, using my color combinations so that they would echo through each section of the painting. And that's what creates that spiritual effect that people feel.
Joining me now is Steve Primo, a friend and colleague of Joe Geshick's. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking the time.
Just it kind of shook me to hear Joe again. So
and I know he's been gone, and he made such an impact on the people who knew him.
Oh yeah, oh definitely, yeah. His legacy is an incredible one. Yeah.
So tell me about what makes his work powerful for you.
For me personally, it just reflects who he was. He was just a silent strength and cultural icon, basically just reflecting his spirituality, and it was incredible to see him work and visit his studio and talk to him, and it was a great guy.
I was going to ask, so what did he teach you?
Well, our styles, I paint, and our styles are different, but what he taught me was to just to work. Actually, he was so prolific. Some of the things in the show are from his sketchbooks, and other shows you don't see that. I would encourage people to stop by and check it out. It's quite encompassing what the things they have in the show. So
I know the show is called Journeys, and it actually opens June 1st, which is tomorrow night. Wow. And it's got 24 of his pieces from private collectors, and probably never will be assembled in one place again, exactly like this.
It was the outpouring of support from the people that were asked to donate some of the works. It was incredible, and like I said, he took sketches from his studio and paired it with some of the paintings that are on display.
And what makes his imagery so impactful? Because they're powerful no matter what culture you're from.
Yeah, oh, definitely. The subtlety, the subtle strength that he grabbed on the canvas it just makes you stop and think, and just to reflect in your own spirituality. So yeah, he's an incredible guy.
So what do you think, who will benefit most from going to see this show?
Everybody. It's a look into the spirituality of the natives around the area. I mean, he was from the area. He moved back to the area and painted, and gave a glimpse of what he went through. So
The simple strength that's
Oh,
in
yeah.
those images is really inspiring.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
thank you. I know you're going to be up there, and you've had your fingers in helping kind of pull it together.
Well,
and
yeah,
Karen
we-
Furlock and Leanne
Karen
as well.
Furlock, and Leanne, his wife, and Karen was the director, is the director of the gallery in Big Fork, and it's people think Big Fork, what's in Big Fork, but it's an incredible gallery that they have. So
And this is a perfect show if you've never been there. This is the show to go see. So thank you.
Definitely,
And
yes.
safe travels and journeys.
Oh.
And thanks for taking the
Well,
time
thank
for
you.
us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I just want to remind you that the Joe Geshick exhibit Journeys is on display at the Edge Center for the Arts Gallery in Big Fork for the month of June.
Funding for the playlist is provided by the citizens of Minnesota through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and by viewers like you.